Hello cherubs, are you ready for a journey of a lifetime? So what we're going to do today is we're going to try making vegan croissants. One thing that I really miss being dairy free, I know I'm not vegan but it just makes it easier making things vegan because then like everyone can eat it and no one's missing out, do you know what I mean? One thing I really miss is croissants, pastries, that sort of thing. And if you do find them in stores, they're normally really expensive or just really flipping dry, and they don't need to be, I don't think. We're out on a mission today. I don't normally post baking videos, but I feel like this could get quite chaotic. I'm hoping it won't. I'm hoping we will get a good darn vegan croissant. First things first, we just weigh everything into a bowl. I mean, this is probably the most simple section of all, so not much can really go wrong, right? We're hoping anyway. And I asked you guys on Instagram just now,
what's that you say? Your Instagram? GraceBooth97?
What is your thing that you miss the most if you're free from anything? And literally, the resounding... One sec.
Where is she going? She literally just started filming this video.
The general consensus was that you all miss pastries, French fancies. Should we make French fancies next? This could be a series trying to veganise our favourite things. Ow, I just had a crick in my neck. Yeast! Yeet! I feel like if I crack this, I can bring it out as a thing. Range of vegan croissants. What would they be called? What would I call my croissants? Croissants? No, I hate that. Don't even write that as a comment. Don't even suggest it. I hate it and we won't be taking part in that. Nope, don't like it. It's done. Okay, then we mix all the dry ingredients. 70 ml of water. This is the best dairy-free butter that you can buy, in my opinion. And I've done the rounds in my time, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This butter is called Naturelli and it is so good because it actually tastes like stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's not just rank. It's not just rank. So how are you? What's occurring in your life? I'll tell you a little bit about me. Hi, I'm Grace. I'm 22 and I'm from, well, I'm originally from Bromley, but I don't live there anymore.
Sorry, first of all, who asked? Second of all, who cares?
It is very dry, but it says to knead it, so... Wow, they just love kneading. This is why I need a freestanding mixer. Said it once and I'll say it again. Slap at a base. We have acquired a tape measurer. We now need to roll it 26 centimetres by 26 centimetres. It's going to be half of that because we've halved the recipe. You know when you're looking at something and then your brain can't physically work out how to make a rectangle into a square? Right, that size number, so we need to roll it like that. And then we wrap and refrigerate our dough. That's simple enough. And then we need to roll our butter. Okay, so that's in the fridge, and now what we're going to do is we're going to roll out our butter. Now, I do just want to say that the butter that you're using is going to be crucial in the croissant that you make. So obviously, as I already said, I told you what butter I'm making. And this is because this is one of the firmer butters, so I'm hoping that it will laminate a bit better. Now, a lot of vegan butters have quite a low melting point, so it means that they're going to fall out of the croissant when they're baked. So I'm hoping that it's going to act okay when it comes to baking. Anyway, I'm just going to roll this into a nice square and then we can put that in the fridge as well. This is bringing me back to uni. We used to make laminated products all of the time. This feels good. I feel like this is where I belong, making a laminated product, do you know what I mean? I'm going to make sure it's a square. That ain't a square, honey. Just try and neaten it up. Wow, perfect little square. And she's gonna go in the fridge for 24 hours. So I will see you in 24 hours, ready for a little croissant moment. We are about to encase our croissant dough. So this is what we do before we do all of the turns, but we just need to encase the fat in the pastry before we do anything, because otherwise It's got around no fat in it. And then we're going to get those lovely layers that are created. All of those where yeah, basically. Croissant dough, which is... I thought that was someone screaming, but it's the neighbours next door having work done. We're just going to roll this out big enough for the butter square. We don't want any tears, and we want it to stay as much of a rectangle as possible. Do you know what I mean? I know what I mean, but do you know what I mean? And people to know what I mean. I feel like no one ever gets what I mean in life. Sometimes when I post a video, you guys get me, and then it makes me feel better about myself. Okay, here's our butter, which is very nice and hard, basically. We're gonna start our first turn. I always want to keep your seam on the same side, otherwise it's disturbing the layers. So if you keep your... Go away! You're not making this easy. Always keep your seam on the left side, is what we were taught at uni. But obviously, I know with baking that everyone has different ways of doing things. You don't want it to bunch up, and you don't want flour to interfere with the layers. So keep brushing down the flour, but also make sure it's floured enough underneath. Okay, so now we've got the dough, we are going to fold it like this. And then we put a little dent in it, so we know that that's our first fold. Done. Fantastic. Right, that's gonna go back in the fridge for about 30 minutes and let it rest out. Have a little good time, have a little sleep. I feel like she looks like a Susan. So for today...
People always get well annoyed when I call my food she or I name it, but what can you do? It makes me happy. And you're not gonna stop someone being happy just because you don't like it, are you? Probably actually people are mean in the world.
Bread. I'm not making bread today, Grace. I'm making croissants. This is a Susan. Hi, we're back with another fold, and the thing going through my head is weft to the left. I don't know if anyone else did weaving in their textiles classes, and for some reason weft to the left is just stuck in my brain. Roll her out lightly, just a little sprinkle. Salt Bay, more like Flour Bay. Fold her up, and I'm gonna score it with 2 fingers. There we go. It does look like a sock puppet. Can you see that? Hey gang, we're back. It's had a real long time of 2 hours resting, and now she's ready to get rolled out and to be made into the star of the show. That's really hot, but it's fine. We'll go over it. Remember, weft to the left. That's right, everyone. Don't you forget it. Now, the thing is, I really want to do some fun flavours. Like, I want to do an almond frangipani. I want to do a chocolate. I want to do maybe a savoury number. But we need to make sure that the croissant actually works first. So don't get ahead of yourself, Grace. That is one of my biggest drawbacks. Okay, she's struggling a bit, and I think she needs a little rest. I'm going to cover her with a tea towel because, as I said, she's like springing back, so I'm just going to let her rest.
Okay, actually, I go back on myself. It's actually well annoying, me calling food she or her. I'm sorry, I won't do it again. I put my hands up and I admit that it's annoying. I admit it.
A little bit before I roll it out again. Okay, I've rolled her out, and I'm actually just going to neaten it up. Okay. Right, it's time to get triangling. So I don't really know how big to make. I don't know whether to do big boys or itty bitty boys. I like the bird. There's our first triangle. Oh my gosh, it's getting all too real now. I know people get really upset with how I say croissant, so I do apologise. Some people cut a slit in the end. I'm going to cut a slit in the end just purely for balance. Oh my gosh, this is so therapeutic and so fun. Remember the first time you ever had a croissant? I remember one time, my dad went to Aldi for the first time, and it was like French specials week or something. And they were doing these, basically, make your own croissant kits. And I remember we sat down one morning and we all made croissants together. And it was probably one of the best mornings of my life. Right, there's our last neat one. And we are just going to re-roll this. It's not going to work, but I can't have it going to waste. Okay, so we're going to cover these puppies up, and I'm just going to let them rise, because a lot of the recipes I'm looking at all say different things. One of them says 2 hours, one of them says 10 minutes. So, okay, so to bake these, we bake them at 205 degrees for 10 minutes. turn the temperature down for 10 to 15 minutes. Now it needs to be a high temperature at first, because obviously the temperature's got to be high enough for the water to turn into steam, which is going to make the croissants rise. They're going to brush them, so careful when you're doing this. Don't deflate it, Grace. Oh, I'm scared. I want them to be so good. I feel like I'm about to have a breakdown over these. Please be the best croissants you've ever been in your life. I believe in you. I'm giving you positive affirmation. You're going to puff up and rise so hard. There are going to be so many layers of pastry. Sorry that you had to witness that. I just got to give it a pep talk. Oh my gosh, I can smell croissant in the air. Right, I put the light on. Oh my gosh, they've risen. Stop, they've actually risen. I think I've done it. I've done it, guys. I've made a vegan croissant. Banksy, where are you? I've made vegan croissants and I think they've actually worked. Well, maybe you can try a little bit. I mean, they are vegan and cats are dairy intolerant, so I can't believe we've done it. Well, let's see what they taste like. They might be disgusting, but do you like that? Okay, it's been about 20 minutes and as we all know, if you've watched my videos, my oven is really, really temperamental. Things can look baked, but they're not baked in the middle. It like bakes the outside and then the inside's completely raw, no matter what temperature it's on. It's a really temperamental oven, so we are just gonna check on them. It has been 20 minutes. I was just trying to calculate that then. Oh my gosh. Sorry, but can you see those layers? But I don't know if they're baked in the middle. That's the only problem. I think I'm gonna have to do tinfoil. What we have to do is we have to wrap it with tinfoil so that the tops don't burn, because they're like golden brown now. But I know that the inside is not going to be cooked. Okay, I'm gonna try this little nubbin. Nope, that's way too hot. I'm gonna try them with my family later, like a proper croissant review with the whole gang. But I just want to try this little nubbin. It is quite burnt because obviously it's way smaller than everything else. But no, it's croissant. It's really a croissant. I can't believe it. Banksy, how the heck have I done that? I've done it. And there she is in all of her glory. I won't lie, the oven's an absolute poo hole. Anyway, I'm gonna have my croissant now, and then we're gonna get my dad's review because he is very pro butter and all things dairy. So I wanna see how he feels. Obviously they're a bit brown, so it's a bit annoying, but we're gonna cut in to see how the layers are doing. Nice and flaky, it's flaky pastry. There's real life flakes! Stop. Look, you know when you pull the doughy bit in the middle and it like, okay, granted, I do think I could still work on them to get them perfect, like the flavour. I feel like it needs a bit more sugar or salt or something, but maybe I suppose croissants are quite plain. It's just because I'm used to chocolate croissants. I never have plain croissants, I normally have a pan au chocolat. I'm really chuffed with these. Look at that. Look at that. The way it peels. Oh my gosh. I haven't had that in so long. I feel like the ones that you get in supermarkets, they don't have very good layers. They're kind of just like pastry. I'm chuffed with that. I made vegan croissant. Bit burnt though, aren't they?
They appear to be.
They do appear to be. Should I half one for you to try? Obviously if it wasn't burnt.
Not bad.
So what's the review?
Yeah, good.
Really? That's a lot coming from you, Mr. Butter King.
Yeah, it's alright.
Wow! I'm so happy. So next time I'll do them not burnt. Give them a thumbs up.
Yeah.
And they're flaky, aren't they?
I think if you hadn't have told me, then we probably just what you should have done.
Yeah, but oh, you wouldn't have noticed.
No.
Mum, would you have noticed?
I don't think I would have, but I
Wait, for Mum to not notice dairy? That's a big thing.
do like a buttery croissant. Right?
I know you do. I think it's safe to say. Yeah, I think it's safe to say these were a success with 1.5 left.
Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that. Love you all loads. Goodbye.